www.oghuskyradio.com. Original defenders of hip-hop. Honored to have people that really defend hip-hop and do what these cats do. These are the people that go unsung. It's easy for me to get behind the mic. It's easy to cut up tables, but when we have people like this really putting it out there, I want to thank you on behalf of Los Angeles hip-hop. Go ahead and introduce yourselves individually first for who we have in the spot.
Well, first of all, thank you for having me. I'm Skr One. I represent that TSS mob terrorist on the run.
Yo, what up? This is Alcohol, J4F TSS.
P. Lokes, 594 TSS.
Yo, what up? This is Diggs. Rest in peace, Evo. Rest in peace, Tar One. You know what it is.
Yo, what up, dog? This Ray's TSS.
And we also have P-Lo. My bad. We also have Alert and the homie Soap. TSS mob representing.
Yeah, for
TSS 594, my bad. TSS mob.
If those that are from the introduction don't know who these guys are, can't say you're not involved in Los Angeles hip-hop. These guys have been responsible for a lot of representation. I'll just put it like that. Thank you guys for coming through. What does TSS stand for?
Well, first of all, it stands for the System of Survival. It was started by the homie. Let me get that mic right. Check. The System of Survival. It was started by the homie Possess. So the OG name was the System of Survival. And the story goes, from what I kind of learned, the history was that Jin, Possess were chilling, and Possess told him, hey, what do you think of the System of Survival when TNT, if you guys don't know what TNT, the Dynamite team is, you're sleeping though, but he told him, what do you think of the System of Survival? And he said, that shit sounds dope. And from there, the System of Survival, TSS, was created, TSS Mob. In 88, November, terrorists, I got the shirt right here.
So we're celebrating an anniversary right now.
Yep, 30 years of vandalism, terrorists, TSS squad.
It's a trip. If I could have you guys, what area of the city you guys are from? Because the history of the crew, it has to pertain with the history of this crew because it was a east side and a west side crew. So just so that people can have an understanding, what area from Los Angeles are you guys individually from?
So,
Go for it.
originally it was East LA shit, but honestly, we're all city, man. It don't matter, like, we're everywhere, low-key. Like, we don't rep a site, we rep all city. We just have, the crew has been evolving in different areas. Like, we have homies in the east side, west side, northeast side, like, all over. We just, like, been evolving over the 30 years of standing strong.
Exactly, and, like, let me add a little to that. The homie Kid Uno just brought up Together Standing Strong, and I love that because, it just brings it, like, really together standing strong. But I want to remind everybody, like, of the old school TSS meetings we had, like, in the 90s with the homie Gazer, who got me in, Hale, Stag, OG, all the old school heads. But, yeah, we have heads in Nanella, East LA, North Hollywood, Lancaster, we're up in Arizona now, UK, let's see, we have the homie Sote who'll be killing shit. He couldn't come today because he got to turn himself in tomorrow, LA County Jail. He said he was going to try, but he couldn't. He represents the Cela. We also have heads in the Cela, Nella, West. I'm from the West originally. I live in the Valley too. My brother got like 50 heads, punch one.
So the TSS, System of Survival, but is it the same, the Soul Survivors? Because on the east side, that's kind of what we always, you have the ideas of what it is. It's all the same TSS, but it was just branched out.
It is the same. Like you said, it also has the Sons of Satan, which I hate because, I ain't for that motherfucker.
Satan was an angel, though.
Exactly, I hear that, but like I said...
Not to defend him, but, you know what I mean? Just saying.
Yeah, it's all the same. Funny that you say that because when we talk and we link up, there's always a connection of somebody who's been busted or from the West, the Nella, that it comes together like fucking Voltron. That's all I gotta say. We're just TSS mob. It all is the same.
If we're talking like 89, 88 for the beginnings of it, then we're literally looking like you guys, because TSS goes back to the bus bombing days. Like, for the Los Angeles history, like to have the longevity. I was asking you guys off there, man. Is that why you guys go so tough still? Because of the history of the crew, or?
I'm gonna answer that, but then I want to give them a chance because I don't want to seem like I'm fucking hogging. But exactly, I'm glad that you said that because if you guys know the homies from KWS, they fucking put roll call and they hit up TSS because in the 90s, late 80s, TSS, like my homeboy Uno says, the system slayers, they used to trash the fucking TSS. You mentioned my homeboy Peo outside. You know the homie
Yeah.
Peo? That was my boy. I killed buses with him, Spar.
That's a
they're
bus
old school
bomber,
shit,
dog.
yeah. I fucking killed buses with him while the LA heads were killing them. I fucking moved out there, but I was fucking hanging out the windows with sandpaper putting TSS OTR. I fucking got busted. My Hefa picked me up. I caught cases. You know, I'm just letting you know. I've been doing this since 89. I've been TSS since 89. In the 90s, I got into OTR, terrorists on the run. There's some of us that are terrorists on the run, like Hale, Gazer. You guys know these fools. Trooper, Major, Tar, Legend. If you guys don't know, I'm just leaving you a little history of this TSS mob. It's all same shit. And like you said, Pale was in the valley, but Pale, from what I know, my homeboy Hale got him in OTR, and it was just a coincidence because I used to bomb buses with that homie, you know?
Why did you guys get into TSS, or what's your understanding and what got you in?
All right, I'm going to answer this, and then I want to give the mic. All right.
Hey, now you have to give the mic now,
Yeah.
dog.
Well, my homeboy in 1989 got me in Gazer from OTR TSS, and we're from the same area, the west side, like by LA City College. I don't know if you're
Yeah.
there, Santa Monica, Vermont. So that was the crew that was popping at the time, and that's how I got in. So I'm going to pass the mic now and let the homies give you some info.
Yeah, well, for me originally, you know, knowing the history of TSS, like when I was coming up, like seeing how that crew has been down since like 88, and you know, they've been putting in so much work. Like it was an honor for me to like rep those 3 letters, you know, and like luckily I got blessed by my homie Zell1, who's not here right now. Mad love for you, my boy. You know, putting it down every city you go to. Yeah, man, he recruited me into the crew. Yeah, and shit, we've been getting it popping since then.